Hi there Star Wars collectors, and welcome to another Bossk Bounty video. And in this video we're going to be taking a look at the brand new wave of vintage collection figures, which includes the first carded figure that we have with the Book of Boba Fett logo on it. Of course it is Fennec Shand. Now this wave is an absolute solid wave of figures, really good. My friend John, the action figure grader, thinks this is the best wave of vintage collection figures since the vintage collection has come back. Although it's hard to disagree with him, I think the wave before this, maybe with Bo-Katan and Bib Fortuna, was probably the best wave that we've had so far. But don't take anything away from this wave of figures. This is a fantastic wave of figures. So in this video, I'm just going to show you them one by one, close up, having a good look at the card backs, all that kind of good stuff, having a look at the figures in the bubble. But I'm not going to open any in this video. I'm going to be doing individual reviews of each figure as the week goes on. Patreon supporters and channel members, you should have a review of Fennec Shand hopefully to watch tonight, and then it will be released on the main channel tomorrow. So let's take a look at them one by one in vintage collection number order. So first up we have Yoda. This is VC 218 in the line. You can see all the other figures on the back there mixed up with the previous wave, and of course all of the figures from the new wave. There he is. I'm going to be interested to see whether the figure is different to the Cave of Evil figure. It doesn't look like it on the face of it. I'm hoping they've updated the elbows, but we'll have to wait and see. But there is the classic card back. We haven't had this card back since the vintage trilogy collection or saga collection. I can't remember which one he was included in. Around about somewhere between 2004 and 2006 he was released in that, but the figure wasn't great for that one. But you know, we've needed this card back in the vintage collection really badly, and if you think about it, how many figures that we've got, 230 something now, and we're only just getting to Yoda. It's pretty crazy if you think about it like that. As I say, he is VC 218 in the line, and definitely one that we've needed. Next up we have the Death Watch Mandalorian. Oh my word, what a great looking figure this one is. VC 219 in the line. Fantastic looking figure. I think this figure probably is going to use some of the parts from the original Mandalorian that we got before he upgraded his armor. Certainly the legs look like they do. And this is the two-stripe version of the Death Watch Mandalorian. This is from the flashback scene in the Mandalorian where they come down and save a young Din Djarin. And that is a picture straight from that scene, which is awesome as they fly down. Really cool. Death Watch Mandalorians. So yeah, really cool figure. There he is in the bubble with his two accessories, and he looks absolutely amazing. Loving that one. That's the Death Watch Mandalorian on the Mandalorian card 219. Next up, as I mentioned, this is the first figure that we've ever had on a Book of Boba Fett card back. That image is from the end of The Mandalorian Season 2, where, you know, you get that sort of teaser of the Book of Boba Fett. I think this figure was originally planned to be on a Mandalorian card back, but because she is in the Book of Boba Fett, heavily in the Book of Boba Fett, and this scene was kind of the teaser, then they've given us a card back for the Book of Boba Fett. But as of yet, it's the only one that we've got, so I'm happy with that. It gets us to see that logo, the Book of Boba Fett logo there, and there she is in the bubble, and she looks fantastic. And I remember when the images came out for this figure, I wasn't too happy with the face sculpt, but looking in that bubble, she doesn't look too bad. That's looking pretty good. Get a few accessories in there, 2 rifles, the helmet. So I'm going to be really interested to see how this figure turns out. Soft goods, it's looking awesome. She is 221 in the line, and yeah, awesome. Can't wait to get some more of these Book of Boba Fett figures so we can have a few with that logo. Gonna look pretty cool on the wall there. Next up we have Ahsoka Tano from Corvus on a Mandalorian card. She is 222 in the line, and this is the first time that we have got a realistic interpretation of Ahsoka Tano based on Rosario Dawson. And just looking at that face sculpt there through the bubble, that looks phenomenal. I cannot wait to get this one loose. This looks great. There she is with her clear lightsabers, so that you get the 2 clear lightsabers as accessories, and she looks awesome. Really nice image on the card back there. As I say, 222 in the line. Yeah, this one's going to be a good one. And finally, we have the Clone Trooper 501st Legion on the Clone Wars card. 240 in the line. And as we know, this is the second time that we've got the Clone Trooper 501st in the line, originally VC60. When we found out about this figure, we all thought that perhaps they would release it on that same card back and it being VC60, but no, they've changed the card back up, put it onto a Clone Wars logo, and they've given it a VC240 number. So that really does throw it quite forward there. Now, I'm sure you're all wondering, and it's taken me this long to mention it, but this wave of figures is not on thicker card back. It's still on the bendy thin card back, which is really annoying. I remember them saying in the Q&As that the thicker cardstock had been delayed, but come on, man, we had the thicker cardstock for the General Merrick figure in that X-Wing, so why hasn't it not been done on these figures? I really do hope that the next wave, which will be the specialty wave with Mace Windu and the young Anakin, I really do hope that that has the thicker cardstock, and if not those, the wave after this, we've got to start getting the thicker cardstock. As we've all seen with the Clone Wars figures, the animated Clone Wars figures from Walmart, they get damaged so easily, and just having thicker cardstock will help protect against that sort of thing. But yeah, still unfortunately the bendy thinner cardstock on these. VC240, Clone Trooper 501st Legion, and I guess the question is, how many of these are you going to buy? Because for me, the 501st is the best Legion. It's my favourite. And even though it's the skinny clone with the oversized helmet, I still think they look pretty cool. And yeah, I'm going to buy a few of these. I want a few of these for my army. So there you go then, guys. That's the new wave of vintage collection figures. As I mentioned, I will be going through all of these individually, having individual reviews on the channel. If you're wondering where I managed to pick these up from, I imported them from Singapore. It cost me a little bit more with obviously the postage and everything to get them over here. But, you know, I do like getting them early and reviewing them early for you guys. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of the reviews that are going to be coming up this week. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Thank you to my Patreon supporters and channel members, and we shall see you on the next one.